Sorry, excuse me a minute. Right, so welcome to this live stream. This is just an update that basically now the Chester Zoo is going to happen next week, as I've already said. Okay, so the ticket is now booked for Chester Zoo for next week, and the rail tickets are also booked. Okay, so I've got them both on my phone, and also I've had to pay for 2 bus tickets to go from the station to the zoo and the zoo back to the station. Okay, and it's a mobile ticket, so they have to be activated prior to travel. Not now, because they're only active for an hour. So I don't activate the ticket till I'm actually outside the station waiting for the bus. So the zoo ticket is booked, so it's 20% off online. So it was a little bit cheaper because they put on 20% discount because you book it online. So that's paid for now. So I'll be catching the train just after 8 o'clock, all being well, on Tuesday morning, which is when I'm going to be going. So I should get to Crewe for 9. 20 past train goes to Chester. You get to Chester just after 20 to 10. And then there's a bus at 5 to and 10 o'clock, which go to the zoo. So I'm going to try and get the 5 to 10 one, which gets me to the zoo just after 10 o'clock. And then it'll give me a good 6 hours plus in the zoo, okay? Because the first area I'm going to head first, after seeing the elephants, which is the first enclosure you come to when you go into the zoo, is the Heart of Africa. I'm going to go in that side and get through there first, okay? And then just work my way around the back of the zoo and come back on myself towards back to the elephants. But it's such... Hello, Brianna, you're back. Hello. So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do, to head to the Heart of Africa section and video and take photographs of the animals there. Hello to you, Brianna. Nice to see you on the channel, on the live stream, because I know you were asking me earlier, so hello and welcome. So yes, so Chester Zoo, yeah, you don't need to keep saying hi, I know you're there. So I'm going to be heading to Chester Zoo, I'm going to be heading on the train, so I'm going to hopefully live stream the journey. Part of it, or at least all of it, if I can. So I'm going to make sure that my power banks are charged for the journey over to Crewe. If I can't live stream it because of the train being really busy and I struggle to get a seat, which could happen because people use it to go to university in Stoke, they go to college, they go to work. So if it's that packed and I struggle to get a seat to be able to live stream it, then I'll just do individual video clips and then I'll live stream the journey home. Either way, there'll be parts of the journey streamed. So, and the same on the Chester train as well, going to Chester and back to Crewe. So there'll be parts of the journey streamed. The Peak Wildlife Park series is going to be uploaded in the next few days. I need to still edit the videos into episodes, but they're all offloaded off the iCloud, so they will be put onto the channel at some point. The live streams are already on. There's about 7 of them. So if you go onto the Peak Wildlife Park playlist from the 3rd of July, which is yesterday, because we're now into Friday the 4th, if you go into that, you'll be able to see all the live streams of Peak Wildlife Park. So you can watch them, and then I will be putting the individual clips on after I've edited the videos into episodes first, which I'm going to do on this phone using Power Director. Thank you, Brianna, for your comments. You're always eager for me to be on a live stream, aren't you? You obviously like my channel and you obviously like my content, so I really do appreciate. Please let me know what you think of my channel and also my content as well, because I do love meeting people. So please tell me about yourself, where you're from, how old you are, what your hobbies are. Thank you so much, Brianna. I really appreciate it. It's a shame you've not got YouTube, because I'd watch your channel as well and your videos. You ought to send me a picture of you so I know what you look like. But you can't do that on here. You can only send messages. And you've not got social media, so I can't see you on there either. Email address, I do have email. But again, you'll have to just create some videos and then I can see your content as well. Because I do like meeting new people and I do like supporting their channels. So by all means, do that if you can. But anyway, definitely be on the live streams next week, and that goes for anybody else that's watching this stream from Chester Zoo, because I'll be going to the zoo obviously Tuesday, and I'll be doing lots of live streams. And there's some animals in this new Africa section even I've never seen before. So it's going to be really interesting to see what animals I'm going to see. And they're all in like one enclosure, so like giraffes, there's antelopes, there's loads of animals all in one massive enclosure. So that's what I'm going to be going to see. It's 22 acres of an area of the zoo. It's the largest zoo in the UK. Well, I don't get involved with the 4th of July. I don't get involved with Independence Day. We don't do that in the UK. So I don't get involved with that at all. Anything political, I do not get involved with it. So I will not be doing that, no. My channel is not going to discuss anything political on here or religious. It's a travel, sightseeing and cruising channel. So that's all my channel is about. So each to their own on their political views or religious views, but I do not discuss those on this channel. That is not the reason I do this channel. So I'm sorry about that, Brianna, but I won't be doing that. But anything to do with travel, then yes, I will. Because the channel is nothing to do with that. I don't want to get involved with disputes or arguments about anything religious or political. So I will stick to my travelling only, thank you. So each to their own. But anyway, because it's kind of distracting me as well when I'm trying to talk about what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do at the zoo. Go and visit this Heart of Africa section first, and then work my way round to the other parts of the zoo as well. There's loads of animals at this zoo, over 37,000 animals at Chester Zoo, one of the largest in the UK, if not the largest in the UK. And the journey there is really reasonable. I got a reasonable price ticket, just over 20 quid return, which is brilliant. That's less than a tank of petrol, and it saves a lot of hassle when you're sitting there and having somebody else driving, because you get to see scenery that you wouldn't see from the road because you're on a railway track, on a train. So it's nice to see different scenery, and it's also something different for the channel. So it's not just me going to the same zoos all the time, even though, yes, okay, hand on heart, I went to Peak Wildlife Park earlier on in the day, but that was just to break it up because of me going to Chester next week. Because it's several weeks away till the next travel blog, which will be in September, which will be the cruise for my mum and dad's 50th anniversary, which will be me, my mum, my dad, and my brother going on that Rorella Discovery 2 from Cyprus. And during August, I will be doing some pre-cruise videos, maybe even live streams such as this, just specifically talking about cruises and any questions that anyone's got on cruises or passport situation, airport security, etc. Leave a comment or ask me on the chat and I will answer it on the video. But I have done videos on that already on my channel, so please check back on the playlist. Just type it in the search bar and it will come up with the videos that I've done on those subjects regarding passports, Brexit, etc. But yes, I'll just be sticking to going to zoos around here and wildlife parks and walks until we get to the August period, where I can then do videos on cruising and get prepared for going away. So I will try and get back to the Who Zoo as well to do the capybara experience, which I did in March, but it didn't quite go according to plan because the capybaras didn't interact. So it was like £80 down the drain, but I will make sure that they have me back there to do the capybara experience. And they've already said I can do it for free anyway. I've just got to drop Will, who owns it, a message on an email and they will book it in for me. So please subscribe at Carlsmith25. Chester Zoo's coming up next Tuesday. So there'll be the train journey from home over to Crewe, and then from Crewe to Chester, and then the bus journey from the station in Chester to the zoo. I will go round the zoo, video this Heart of Africa savannah, do lots of live streams. I'll make sure my power banks are charged. I will get a packed lunch from work. I'll get a meal deal, take a couple of sandwiches with me, a couple of packs of sandwiches, get some crisps and chocolate bar upstairs, get a drink, and I'll basically go and have the day in Chester Zoo and then get the train both ways, do the journey, video and photograph, etc. So it'll be an enjoyable day out. The weather's looking good as well. Apparently it's give out sunshine on Tuesday, 19 degrees, which is fine. So I'll make sure I'm well prepared for my trip over to Chester. But I will try and get back to the Who Zoo, as I've said. I will probably go over to Twycross Zoo as well once more before the pass expires over there, which is in the middle of August. And my Peak Wildlife Park one, I think, expires on the 26th of August. So I'll try and go Peak Wildlife Park once more in August, because I will have to renew the pass. But then again, I could renew it online. I did find out about the new enclosure at Peak as well. They are moving the wallabies from their current area at the moment to this new enclosure, which will be near the red squirrels. I asked the keeper that was in the red squirrel walk what was going to be going in there, because I was expecting a new species of animal, and he says there's no news of a new species coming yet, but the wallabies are going to be moving into this new enclosure near the red squirrels, so the map will change slightly, and then they're going to be moving the lemurs, or extending their enclosure from the wallaby, which will basically be into the wallaby one. So again, they could move the lemurs into the wallaby enclosure that's there now and have something else in the lemur one. Again, I don't know, but that's what he told me on the live stream when I was on the red squirrel walk. So if you check back on my playlist on Peak Wildlife Park, you will find out the information, because he tells me on the video what's going to be there. So I did find out. So that's going to put lots of people's questions answered. That's going to give them the answer, what they were after. But yes, so Chester Zoo's coming up next week. So I'm really looking forward to going again. I went in September, but it was kind of rushed because the zoo shut at 4:30. So I didn't get there till 11:30. By the time I'd had my lunch, I'd literally got a couple of hours left, and I hadn't even seen half of the zoo. So that's why I'm going a bit earlier this time, so that I can spend a bit more time looking around the areas I missed, or didn't quite see properly. But the main reason is to go and see this Heart of Africa area, which I'm sure looks fantastic. There's even underground sections that you can walk under, and then you can look through the glass at the animals that are outside, and whatever species are there. So it's going to be really interesting. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to video it and live stream it. It's going to be amazing. So please be on the channel. Please subscribe at Colesmith25. Don't forget to leave comments on the videos. And I know, Brianna, you like commenting on my videos, and you say hi a lot, which I do appreciate, but you don't have to just say hi. You can just have a general conversation through the chat, through the comments. I do appreciate it. And by all means, do some content for your channel so I can watch your videos and comment on your videos as well. Because at the end of the day, it helps your channel to grow. My channel's grown a lot since I started it last March. So if you need any advice on how to get your channel going, again, leave comments, ask questions, do some videos, and that will generate your audience. So, okay. So I do appreciate all your comments, Brianna, so much. So thank you very much. I mean, where are you from anyway? Whereabouts are you from? Because I read your comments, but I don't actually know where you're from or much about you. So where are you from? Let's have a glass of water a minute. Because it certainly makes you have dry throat. So where are you from, Brianna? Just tell me where you're from. I'm from the UK. So where are you from? Don't be shy. It's nice to get to know new people. Take as long as you like. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing next week. So you're from New York. Okay, now I've never been there. I've never been to New York. So it'd be nice to meet someone that's actually can give recommendations of places to visit. I'd like to visit New York, definitely, and Manhattan and Brooklyn, the Statue of Liberty. I'd love to go over there. That would be a fantastic travel blog. But again, I'd probably be jet lagged, which I would be. But again, I'll have to save up, pardon me, some money to go to the States. Yes, I know you're from New York, you've just said. But I'd like to meet up if I ever do go to New York, and you can show me around some places, or I can just go and explore on my own, which I'm sure, knowing me, I probably will. But again, it's a nerve-wracking experience going to America on your own, especially a big city like New York. But it'd be nice to have a tour guide, because I'm kind of like that over here in Britain, really, because when I go on cruises and things, or I go to Croatia, I go to Dubrovnik, my favourite place in Croatia, I end up becoming a tour guide because people ask questions even when I'm not doing videos, and I end up giving them recommendations. But I generally do videos on here prior to going to Croatia and saying, well, go and visit this place, go and visit the City Walls, go and do this, go and do that. So it's nice to meet someone that's from America, and again, there's loads of places over there I'd love to go to. I'd love to go to Florida. I'd love to go to Disney World. I'd love to go to Miami. I'd love to go to LA, Hollywood, California. I'd love to go all around that area. Love to go to Chicago, of course, New York, where you're from. There's just so many places I would love to go to, and it's having the money and it's having the time, and plus getting the time off work to be able to do it. But again, these are all places I would love to go and really push my channel out. I'd love to go to Australia. I'd love to go to Japan, go to the Rabbit Island over there, which is an island just occupied by rabbits. I'd love to visit parts of Japan. I'd love to visit other parts of Africa, such as South Africa. I'd love to do a safari over there. I'd love to go back to Egypt. I'd love to go to the Valley of the Kings. I'd love to go to Petra. Israel I've been to before. It's a bit dodgy at the moment over there with what's going on in Gaza and Israel. So, but I've been Israel 3 times, and I have got videos on my channel of that. I didn't have YouTube when I did the videos, but they're on a playlist because I did a cruise. So again, you can check back on them. I've been to Jerusalem, Bethlehem and the Dead Sea, Nazareth and Galilee. It's such a fantastic experience. So again, you can check my videos back on there. I'll be going to the Greek islands and Turkey in September on the cruise, which will be a massive series, as I've said before. So there's lots and lots to look forward to. There's other cities in Europe I'd like to go to. I'd like to go to the Norwegian fjords. I'd like to go to Budapest in Hungary. I'd like to go back to Prague. I'd like to go back to Florence in Italy. I'd like to go back to Pisa. There's loads of places. I'd like to go to Austria, Switzerland, even other parts of Germany. I've been to Germany a couple of times. I'd like to go back to Germany and visit other places over there, maybe Berlin, do a city break. Oh, honestly, there are absolutely stacks of places I would love to go to, even Paris, to be honest. Go to the Eiffel Tower. And you know, there's loads of places I would love to go to. There really is. The list is endless. America definitely is on the cards. I'd love to go there as well. And these are all things that I can really expand the channel. So again, I look forward to meeting people when I go away, and can be on the live stream and can say hi, can be on my other videos as well. So I do look forward to meeting as many people as possible. But for now, this update really is just to sum up and say, well, Chester Zoo is next week. So I'll be getting the train from here, as I've said, going over to Crewe, then to Chester, then getting the bus, going into the zoo, exploring this new African savannah, and just basically doing loads of videos. So there'll be lots of live streams. So don't forget to subscribe at Carlsmith25. Leave a comment as well. And I look forward to all of your support. But it's 2:45 in the morning here. I'm feeling rather tired, so I'm going to make it up to bed at some point. But thank you so much, Brianna, for being on the live stream. I really do appreciate your support. Please leave comments on my other videos. Thank you so much. Leave comments on my other videos as well. The Benidorm series is complete. I've done that. That's finished now. So all the live streams are on there. All the videos are on there. So please leave comments on there. Not just hello or goodbye or okay, but leave whatever you like. Just say what you think of the video. I'll look forward to all of your support. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys and gals in the next video. Remember to subscribe, click the like button, notification bell. It's at Carlsmith25. Push the channel out there to your friends. Send them the link as well. Thank you very much, Brianna. I really appreciate your comments.